Welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel. It is late in the evening, so I'll probably get this video up tomorrow, but I got an extra hour before I had to go into my night shift, so I'm in my work scrubs. But I was able to do my makeup, and I thought, hey, I've got a few minutes before I have to leave, so why don't I go ahead and do a video on my Sephora haul that I did for the VIB sale. I got it in the mail like 2-3 days ago. Been playing with it. I'm actually wearing some of the makeup today from it, and because they extended the sale to this weekend, so for those that are not familiar, I think it's through Sunday night, you can get an additional 25% off if you are what's it called, rouge, and then I think like the VIB or the entry level one is like 15% off. Don't quote me on it. I'm not an expert on that part, but I do want to go over what I've got and what I think about it, because I think I found some really great stuff, and these are things that I wouldn't necessarily purchase full price, but I thought would be fun to get since they were discounted. All right, so first item here is this. This is the Kevyn aucoin Nude Pop Eyeshadow, and I believe this was $56 is what I think. I'd watch reviews on it. It is definitely in that neutral palette thing with some pops of shimmers. I have played with it once, and I'll have to give you guys my thought on it, but it's really, really pretty, as you can see here. Don't mind the mirror there. So it is like a combination of shimmers and some satin shades and some mattes. I played with it once. The look turned out really nicely. I did it with a certain eyeshadow primer, and I'm wondering if that's why it wasn't working so well for me. The mattes look really awesome. They work really well. I'm having some difficulty with the shimmer shades, so I'm going to play with this a bit more and then kind of give you guys my review, but these colors are beautiful. All right, next thing here, which I'm sure everyone has already, is this. It's the Huda Beauty Nude, and this is my first palette by her. I really do like the rose gold palette, but I refused to buy that because of the whole remastered controversy and everything. But this one really, really spoke to me. I'm actually wearing this right now, but you can see here, look at these colors. They're just so pretty. And these little things here that look like they have like chunky are the least chunky things you've ever seen. Look at that. They're like these beautiful like duochrome foil. Oh, that's the color I have on this inner corner here. But oh my god, I cannot get enough of this palette. It is absolutely stunning. And the other really cool thing that I think is kind of innovative is they have this concealer cream thing here, shade, whatever you call it, and I put it on with a concealer brush, and instead of having to use a concealer or a eyeshadow base, they include one here, which I think is phenomenal. And then sorry, I'm getting this all dirty here because I've been playing with this a lot, and then they have a good base shade. I will say there are 2 criticisms I have for this palette so far, but I'm gonna keep playing with it. The first one is this is truly really the only dark shade, maybe this raw, but they don't have a darker shade. And then the other thing is they don't have a really good like highlighting shade, so I end up having to pull from a different one of my palettes to get like that little highlight pop of corner, unless you want like a slightly darker one in there. But so I'm so pale, I like almost a white, like icy look. I haven't played much with the pressed powders, but oh gosh, I'm gonna have to get you guys more of a review on this. But yeah, look at that. Oh, it is beautiful. Now this is, I believe, $65. It is pretty pricey. So with the discount, it was in the $50 range, which I thought was a little bit more reasonable, but I am really happy I bought this. So far, I've used it a couple of nights in a row, and as you can see, this look is beautiful. It wears really nicely. So super happy about this. If you want a review on this, let me know. All right, next one here, I have not actually gotten in and played with, but I bought it because it had really good reviews, and I've never tried their eyeshadow. So this is the Bobbie Brown Ultraviolet Eyeshadow Palette. Oh my goodness, you can see it's so iridescent there. I got it because of the purpley shades. Now, they look a lot more vibrant on the website. They're a little bit more grayish, cool tone here, but I just thought these were so pretty. Look at that. And again, I am on my hunt for the perfect purple palette. I don't know if this is going to be the one. I believe this was like $50 or $55. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades in here. So I'm going to have to play with this and get back with you guys. I've not used a lot of their products, so I don't know how these work. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. And the packaging is just super fun. Like, I really like that packaging. Alright, and then the final eyeshadow palette I got is this. Again, I haven't opened this up and played. I have way too many palettes. But this one I've been eyeing, but kind of putting off. And then I finally said, you know what? I need some really fun pops of greens and blues. I don't have a lot of those. And everyone says really good things about this Urban Decay Born to Run palette. And so I decided to go ahead and get it. The only thing is that my palette, you can see here, I haven't used it. I did swatch this, but it came and it was like, they didn't have like a protector thing on there. So this shadow had kind of like dusted on there. But let me show you this shade here. This shade, oh, look how pretty that is. So I got it for more of these greens and the yellows. I have so many pinks and reds and oranges. I just thought this was a nice colorful palette that allowed me to play a little bit. It has more shimmery than like full-on foil, which is also good. I need a few more of those when I want to kind of play things down a little bit. So I'm going to play with this. But yeah, I like the packaging and everything. I know I'm like super behind on getting this palette. Everybody else already has it, but you know, so far look at these colors on everything, guys. All right, now popping into the few things that are not eyeshadow palettes. This is one of them. This is the Nars Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. I got this in a Sephora Play, and I pretty much used up my sample, and it's like a 20 some odd dollar eyeshadow base. I do like this. It doesn't work with all my eyeshadows, but it does work with a lot of them, and when it does work, it works really nicely. I think this is really great if you have dry skin or more mature skin like I do. I had tried other eyeshadow primers and hit or miss. Like the Ulta one does not work so well for me. It makes my eyes real creasy and creepy looking. This one is really hydrating and allows my shadows to really stick nicely. So when I'm not feeling like doing concealer and powder, this is a really good go-to. So with the discount, I thought this was well worth to get it. The other one that I got, which I didn't pay anything for, I used some of my points, was this one here, the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. So Sephora now lets you use your points if you're at least, I think, a rouge status, or yeah, I think it's rouge status. You can get, they occasionally offer full-size products. This one was on there, I think, for 500 points. I've heard great things about it, but then mixed reviews if you have drier skin. So I figured this would be a good way to try this out and see if we like it. I don't know. Which eyeshadow primer do you guys use, or does everyone just use concealer? Because I feel like there's a very polarizing in the beauty community about that. Alright, and then final thing, I just couldn't help myself because it just looks so cute. And I may give a few of these to my daughter as a Christmas present, was this Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss set. I'm not going to swatch them, but you can see they're very pretty and glittery. I do have another one of hers, and I don't remember what color it is. It's none of these colors here. But these are great glitter toppers. They are a little goopy, so some people may not like this, but they're so pretty, and they do last a long time. And this was, I believe, $25. So on a discount, it was, you know, got it down quite a bit. So I like it. I may give this away, but it's super cute. So that's my haul. I'm going to try to be good and not buy stuff this weekend. Even though I'm eyeing one other palette that I kind of talked myself out of last time. Again, I don't need more palettes. I have so many, but I kind of have a slight addiction. But tell me, guys, which one of those are you most interested in seeing? What do you think of these palettes and colors? And as always, thank you so much for supporting me and watching me. Please leave your comments below and hit the like bell. And if you hit the little bell down there, it'll let you know when I upload my videos. As always, thanks so much.